guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is going to be a organise my life with me. I feel like I'm starting a new little chapter and now is the perfect time. It is a new year, but I do feel as well that you can start this anytime. So that's why it's not like a new year, new me kind of video, because yeah, I feel like we can organise our lives at any point that we choose to. I've kind of decided to put myself on this path now because last year we had a really busy year. We got married, we went on our honeymoon, we had like birthdays and Christmas, and we moved house as well. And now this year we have absolutely nothing planned, so I have a completely open book which I can write myself. And when I look at like some of the things that I wanted to change from last year, the main thing for me was to have an organised life. If you watch my channel like way back, I mean like way back when I first started back in, I don't know when it was, I feel like it was like 2017. It was all about organisation, decluttering, keeping your home tidy and clean. And obviously I had 2 more babies since then, and I really have struggled to find that balance between it all. I feel I do my best when I am organised, and I am just one of them people that love to have a clean home, an organised space and a clutter-free home, because I just feel that I work better that way. So yeah, this video is trial and error really, and this whole new chapter is as well, because I feel like you can't just put things in place and try and go with it. You need to like see what works for you. So I've got like quite a few little different ways, because I also saw I think it was a video, I've watched a lot of videos recently, how to declutter your life, how to sort your life out, and like ways to help to do that. And one of the videos said that you can never just buy like one book and your life be organised. And I feel like that's where I was going wrong. I could never put everything I needed in it, so it just didn't work. So now I've got a few different ways, and I thought to myself, like, what are the main things in my life that I use? And the main thing that I use in my life is my phone. And I'm sure that so many of you are the same. So this is going to be a massive tool to help me. I spend so much time on it anyway, so why can I not organise my life with it? Because I feel like that is my first place to start. I also have got a planner, and I also have got a family organiser. So I'm going to start off with probably my phone and go through some of the things on there which I'm going to use to help. So the first thing I'm going to talk about on my phone is how I organise it, because I feel like this is just life. And if you have an iPhone, you're going to love it too. It does take a little bit of time, and the one thing about it which a lot of people don't like is you can't get notifications. But I personally love that. I think it allows you to switch off and not constantly be like, oh, I've got a message, oh, I've got an email, oh, I've got a WhatsApp, Instagram's on. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I love that about it. So my phone, I'm gonna put a video up. My phone currently looks like this. And the way that I have achieved this, so you do need to do quite a few steps, but the best thing I can advise you to do is to go onto YouTube and type in customize my iPhone, and it will take you through all of the steps. There's so many videos on there, depending even on what type of theme you want. Just pop that in as well, and you will be able to customize your phone to you. I just have the apps that I need and the ones that I use the most in the best place that I need them. So at the top of my screen, I have the Plan Bella app. And this is another tool that I'm using to help organise my life. So the Plan Bella app allows me to have a calendar on my home screen, which you can see at the top there. And it has little highlighted numbers if I have something due on that day. And below that, which you can see, is a to-do list. Now, when I have something on there, For instance, like today, I'm gonna put in, just for the sake of this video so you can see it when I screenshot it. So I click on the app and it looks like this, and I'll put in task, and I'm gonna put YouTube film a video. And then below you can see says YouTube film a video. Any important jobs that I know I need to do, I can put on my to-do list, which I think is really good. So if you need to make an important phone call, or you need something for the kids' school, or you might not even have kids, something for work, you can pop it in there. Really, really do rate this app. I've been using it, I think 2 years now. I think, or did I get it last January? I either got it last year or the year before. It is a paid app, but I think it's totally worth it. It's definitely something that would help. So the thing that I use on my phone is my notes. So I'm gonna set up like a little month that I can show you. I'll pop that on screen as well. In my notes, so within January, I'll do February for you guys, but January, I have a little folder and it has subfolders within that folder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different folders, and the first folder that I have is called Daily. My daily folder is my daily schedule, how I want to plan my day out, and I plan it from morning to afternoon. So basically that little period of time I get before school, which is around 6 till 9. And then I have a section which is morning, so that will be my 9 till 12. And then I have afternoon, which is around 12 till 2. Or I then have to go and pick the kids up from school. And then I do leave after school because I think I can't really plan that because I have the kids here. Sometimes I just want to sit and chill, and sometimes I'll do things with them, or we have after school clubs and things like that. So I don't do a plan for that. And so within these sections, I then have little tick lists, because on the Notes app, there's a little bit down in the corner and you can choose that option to make it into a tick list. So then I know exactly what I'm doing for the day. Because as well, I feel like this really helps to motivate me. If I plan my day the night before, I know exactly what I'm doing, and it helps me actually get up and go. So that is my first folder. The second folder I have is money budget. I haven't been using this one for probably the last 6 months. I'm gonna be completely honest, I do not know what I've done with my money. So I thought, when I've organised a little bit of my life, I will then try and sort myself out and my money. So I've put that folder in there, so that maybe next month or the month after, when I am feeling a little bit more organised, I can go back to that one and start money budgeting as well. The next folder I have is a to-do list. So within this to-do list, I have sections, because before this I was using my Hinch little book of lists, which works really well, and it's really good actually if you do that once a month, to then pop it into your phone so you can just get a clear overview and just see everything. You can kind of have a little brain dump in that and then transfer it to here. Because although I was using the book, which was really helpful at the start of the month, I then didn't know what was in the book if I didn't go back to it. So I wasn't getting the jobs done. Whereas now I brain dump into the book and then I pop it into my phone, and then I have my to-do list I can access at all times. So in my to-do list folder, I have an admin section, and this will be things like I need to do my tax return, I need to do my driving license, I've got to send off the documents, change a direct debit, and like do my meter readings, things like that. General house admin. My second one is social media, so I need to make sure that I have like filmed an ad, I've edited it, I've sent it off. I have in here like YouTube videos, plan and organise for January, things like that, again to keep me on track. I have birthdays, because I've got Ava Lily's birthday in January, and we have a couple of like parties that the kids have been invited to, and I need to get presents and cards, so I've popped that in there. I then have home and DIY, and in this one I've got like, we need to sort the internet out, and I don't mean like call them up and sort it out, I mean Will's got to take the wire out, fit it around the house and put it in his office. I need to buy photo frames for here. So I've got that on here and like a blind for my bathroom. So anything that I need to do, I pop it in here. And this is a great way to organise as well, because anytime you're on the go and I pop in a room and I think, oh, I need to do that, I can put it straight on my list because I always have my phone with me. So that is my third little folder. The next folder within the January folder, seems like a lot of folders, but trust me, it works, is my meal plan folder. So in here I have Monday to Sunday, and I have our meals, what we're having for dinner every evening, and as well as the kids. We are trying throughout January to not have a takeaway until the end of the month, because we do live quite a busy life, especially with the kids and their clubs after school. And we just slipped into having takeaways at least 3 to 4 times a week, I would say. And I don't know how much money we have spent, but I just feel like it became easier to do that. So we just did it. And now I want to get out of that habit, not only to save money, but also to eat better, because that's something, when you're eating takeaways all the time, you feel rubbish as well, and you're just not eating good food. So yeah, that is my 4th folder. And then my 5th one is shopping. When I do my weekly food shop, I tend to know what I need, but sometimes you forget things. And when you're meal planning as well, you can look in your cupboards and see what you've got and what you need to buy, and that also helps to save money. So in here at the moment, which I love as well, and as I said before, you can add to it, which I've done here. I haven't done my list for Friday yet, but it's now Wednesday. And already on here, I have bin bags and bleach, because I know I need to pick them up. Again, it's a really good way to just add bits in. When I know I've run out of bin bags, pop it on the list so I can get it. But yeah, that is my phone and how I've organised that. And then the 4th thing that I'm doing is I have a diary. I absolutely love this so much. I've had so many diaries in the past and I don't ever use them. I think they look pretty. I must end up with 3 or 4 diaries because they just look nice, and then I don't ever use them. But this diary I got from TK Maxx. It was $11.99. And it is a 12-month weekly and monthly planner. And I'm using this purely just for my social media work stuff. So in here, this is such a lovely book. I'm gonna probably pop another screen in so you can see it close up. But in here you have, I'm gonna go straight to February because I've already filled out January. So we'll go straight to February so you can see the blank page. And in here we have February goals, February to-dos, a little mini February calendar, February birthdays, February reminders, and then other important dates. So I think this is a really nice little overview to start off with. And then the next page, you have a monthly overview. So it just looks like that. It does go Sunday to Saturday, which is one thing that really annoys me because I do love a Monday to Sunday. But I think I can still work with it. So in here, I'm just gonna have things like what day I'm gonna pop my YouTube videos on, which day I need to film them. It's basically gonna be my overview of my content. And then when you go to the next page, this then goes into your weekly calendar, which I'm gonna use for a bit of both. So on the left-hand side, where it says Monday, you have just plain lines. So I'm gonna put like maybe birthdays in there or things like that. And then on the right side, you have another little list, but it has a tick list. So I'm gonna put the jobs in here. So it will be like YouTube video film, YouTube video edit, things like that. So I'm hoping that I'm going to keep this by my bed, and then I'll be able to just have a look at this sort of every night and see what I have coming up and what I need to be doing, so that I can then add it into my phone when I organise every night before I go to bed what I'm doing the next day. And then the last thing that I am going to be doing is my family organiser. I picked this one up from B&M. It was £3, which I think is so affordable. I'm going to get it out now so you can have a little look. But again, I will pop a clip in so you can see. So this is my family organiser for 2023, and it does come with a little whiteboard pen as well. So this is what it looks like. I haven't filled this out yet because, like I said, you don't need to have everything done for the 1st of January. Just do it when you can. I think it's just good to do it like when you feel like it, because if you start putting all these things in place, like, it's just not going to work. You're just going to be like, no, this is too overwhelming, because, well, I'm like that. And yeah, I just think it's best to just go with when you're ready and when you feel like it. So this is January, and you actually get 3 sections in here, and then down this side it kind of has like the public holidays and stuff like that. The way I use this calendar is I have Will's section here, my section here, and the kids in here. And on this page I put people's birthdays in, just so I can have, again, that little reminder if I need it, because honestly I'm terrible at forgetting birthdays, or I always get the wrong date. Like, I don't know why. I do know why. It's because I'm not organised. So now I am going to be organised, and hopefully everyone's going to get their birthday card this year. Again, I think this is a great way, because you could have this hanging up somewhere, your hallway, your kitchen, somewhere where you all can see it and know exactly what is going on. So yeah, those are the 5 ways that I am going to be organising my life. I will let you know how I get on. I plan to do a lot more videos as the year goes on, because I feel like, as I said at the start, you need to try things before you know if they work for you. So yeah, we will see how we go with that. If anybody has any sort of, like, I call them like admin organisation ideas, then please let me know down below. I have actually tried like a spreadsheet on my computer, but I don't go on my computer often enough, so I feel like that didn't work for me. But yeah, if you do have anything else that you do and that works really well for you, please do let me know. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!